Welcome Sagittarians to your monthly reading for the month of August 2020. But before we begin, let me quickly pull out a card from my Super Attractor deck. So the card says that my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. So I trust that the universe shall give me only what I can handle, and thus if it is going to bring struggle in my life, it's because it knows that I have the capacity to handle it and grow as a person. And the more I trust the universe to give me what's best for me and what I can handle, the more I'm able to align with the universe, and thus I'm able to grow in my life. So come, join me as I take you on a journey of tarot cards and planets, and let's see what the stars have in store for you and what the planets have in store for you. So the first week of August, or the first day, we had for you Two of Pentacles. So as you can see, this person is juggling. One foot is down, one is up. He's trying to maintain a balance between various things, and it says that what you sow here shall come back to you, right? So whatever you sow, so shall you reap. So this is a karmic card. This shows that your whatever work you're putting into your work, and this is Pentacles. So Pentacles talks about your status of money or abundance in life. So this shows that whatever you're going to sow, that is what you're going to reap, and whatever the rewards or difficulties that you are going to get in your life are the result of your own efforts that you have put in. And this cycle is endless. You see, this is going, coming back, then going and coming back. So this also confirms that an old cycle is ending and a new beginning is happening, and you are trying to bring balance in your life, and maybe you're trying to do a couple of jobs together to make the ends meet, and you might have to make a choice soon, and emotionally you might be in a turmoil right now. Maybe you faced a personal some kind of disappointment right now. Remember that this is just a cycle, and this too shall pass, because if you are at a low, then you will come back to the high. So this is just a cycle, and this too shall pass. August, on 2nd of August, we have Venus, the planet of love and charisma, moving into Gemini, which is your 7th house, which is the house of partnership in both life and business. Now Venus in 7th house is Venus' own sign, and the passion between life partners is going to increase, and the bonding between business partners is also going to deepen. And on the same day, we have Mercury also. Mercury actually is also moving from Gemini into the sign of Cancer, which is your 8th house, which represents deep knowledge, study, delays, obstacles, and occult and spiritualism. So you certainly might be more popular and would like to follow the family traditions, follow the religion, and naturally there's going to be an increase in your leaning towards spirituality and occult. But your payments can get delayed, and these delays might result in anxiety, fear. But do not give in to these energies right now. Remain grounded and take ashwagandha. And in this week for you, we have the card Ace of Pentacles. So as you can see, this is a blessing from the universe, and a new opportunity is being made available to you from the universe. And if you put in the right efforts, it is going to give you materialistic abundance. And this could be related to a property or a construction business. For some of you, a new place of residence might also be around. We have for you 5 of Cups. You can see you are mourning the loss of what you don't have. Instead of counting your blessings, you are feeling incomplete, aloof, alone from rest of the world, and it's a choice for you to make, as that is going to take you forward. Your pain is going to take you forward, and even though you are protected and blessed with various things in life, yet you are lost within your own brooding world. You are brooding here. Can you see? A new path is opening up for you in the future, and if only you will pick up your head, look ahead instead of looking down. And some of you might also be in the process of changing their residence. And then in the 4th week, we have a lot of planetary movements happening. Like for 17th of August, we got the Sun, which is going to move into the sign of Leo, which is your 9th house of luck, and you are going to shine like sun. You are going to honor family traditions, you are going to take care of your elders, and right now you have the energy to infuse optimism even in the most depressed souls. So use this ability well to cheer up the people around you, and of course luck shall be on your side as well. Then On 17th August only, we have another fiery planet, Mars, transiting into Aries, and this is your 5th house. 5th house represents soul, our kids, love life. So your life is going to be filled with love and passion. Good news is going to come in with regards to kids. Your wit is going to be extra sharp, and you shall have the gift of the gab and quick revert, and your arguments are going to be solid, and you are definitely going to leave a deep impression regarding your arguments, and an interest in occult is also on the cards for you with this transit of Mars. And then we have Mercury transiting into the sign of Leo, which is your 9th house on 18th of August, and luck is going to be in your favor. And this transit is again going to take you deep into occult, Reiki, astrology, numerology. You might feel like meditating. Please do that. And then this week I have Strength card. So you can see this lady is caressing a lion. So in reality, we know that it's not possible. So this shows that you have come through severe trials and triumphs, and you have found your deep inner strength, and this is what is going to take you whatever comes your way. Whether the ups are there, the downs are there, or the ups are there, you're going to be able to face it with your mental ability, and you need to use your mental ability right now to overcome the situation that you might be facing, or it could be your competitors or shrewd enemies which are causing a little stress to you, and you have the spiritual awareness and the purity to achieve whatever you want in your life right now. Then week of August, I have for you the High Priestess card, and this shows that the woman is sitting on a stone, and there is a moon in the crown, and even here you can see there is a crescent moon. So moon is connected to our emotions, our intuition, our psychic power, our subconscious mind. This week you might be feeling more emotional than usual. You might feel like spending more time with yourself. You would like to seek out inner peace, go inside and take out time to figure out life. And you are highly intuitive right now, and you also have the infinite ability to create your life. So you need to use your spiritual strength and psychic power to create whatever you want. You will be exposed to the work and pleasure, and you need to maintain the balance in order to create the life that you want. And during the course of this week, many secrets might also be revealed to you, and some of you might feel inclined towards learning the various secrets of life. Some of you might take a dive into the field of occult. And the 6th week we have for you the 9 of Wands. So you have worked very hard to reach where you are right now, to achieve whatever you have achieved. The experience that you have gained or the skills that you have garnered during this transit to reach this place in your life cannot be taken away by anyone, and you have overcome a lot of obstacles to reach here, and with your intellect you shall be able to overcome any other upcoming obstacle as well. Your life has just begun. A cycle is coming to an end soon, and a new is going to begin. You are going to prevail over your opponents with your strength, skill set and courage. So that's all, my dear Sagittarians. Here's wishing you that the upcoming month of August fills up your life with positive energy and removes any kind of negative energy there is. Until the time we meet again, this is me saying namaste.